I'm delighted to be joined by Ovill McKenzie, former British, Commonwealth, Prizefighter champion, and in the eyes of many, IBF Cruiserweight World Champion. Great to get some time with you today. You've had such a tremendous career, and you're not just a legend in the boxing ring, but in the kitchen as well, because I've seen you on Instagram cooking up all sorts of dishes. What's your signature dish, Ovill?
My signature at the minute is just vegetable style at the minute, because I stopped eating meat now for 5.5 years and no more meat, just veg. I'm on veg, so my signature is vegetable, dal mat dish.
Now, I want to talk all about your journey, and it started in Jamaica. So can you tell me some of your memories of Jamaica? And also, I know you've recently gone back, so what's that experience been like?
Yeah, it's been great, you know, man. Me and a couple of the guys them from the training gym here with me, we go back and we're trying to put a documentary together, because I was thinking I got amazing story, amazing life story to tell, and I think the world need to hear it, you know what I mean? So that's what we're trying to do at the minute, put this documentary together and make people hear it, you know what I mean? And the kids them in Jamaica, they were happy to see me. I give them a lot of inspiration, you know what I mean? Maybe one or two of them maybe want to be a professional boxer at the minute when we left.
I mean, the documentary sounds incredibly interesting. I'm sure we'd all love to watch it, but can you tell me a little bit about some of the stories that might pop up in that documentary?
Basically, is when just our start boxing, you know, how come I start boxing and where I used to live and where I used to sleep in the market and I got a wicked life, brother, man. You know what I mean? I run away from home, you know what I mean, and used to sleep in the market and used to push on cart and sell bag juice. I used to do a lot of things, you know what I mean? And so it's just basically my life story, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Where it all start from, you know what I mean? On Gold Street. Gold Street is where it start from. These two pair of gloves turn up in Gold Street and we just, you know, boxing every Friday night and Saturday night there, you know what I mean? And the peep them, and so one night what happened, I knocked out one of my friends and the peep them said, Ovill, you got something, and from there I go to the gym from there when I was 19 years old.
You definitely did have something, because you had so many incredible memories inside the boxing ring. I want to start with Prizefighter. I think you came in on like 2 weeks' notice to that, won the entire thing. So tell me about Prizefighter.
Well, Prizefighter, that was a great night as well, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I never expected, you know what I mean? And it wasn't even my weight, it was a cruiserweight, and I was light heavyweight at the time, so I was giving away a stone to this guy. So what happened, I get a call of Shimfield, I was with the Shimfield at the time, and they give me a call and give us a call and said if we want this fight, and I said yes, and I'm up for it, you know what I mean? I was the underdog as well. I think that they picked me for a reason, think I'm gonna lose, and you know what I mean? And I never planned to win it all as well. I was thinking I wanna win the first one, I don't mind lose the second one, but you know, I end up winning it all.
You did win it all. You had so many tremendous memories, one of which, that first fight with Tony Bellew, you didn't drop him once, but twice. That second shot was an absolute belter, so tell me about that.
Well, that shot, man, you know, he will always be talking about this shot all his life, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, it is, you know. It's a shot would take you, will lift him up off his feet, you know what I mean? Lift him up sideways, lift his legs up off the feet, where his head go down headway first and bounce his, lick his head on the canvas and wake up, you know what I mean? Because, you know, like at the time when it happened, you know, I never expect him to get up and just solid on his feet and not even rocking, not even stumbling. But, you know, when I see that, you know what I mean, he was on his feet and I'm not gonna lie to you, man, you know, I shit myself, man, you know what I mean? Yeah, because straight away in my head, I'm just thinking, oh, this guy's on drugs, man, you know what I mean? I don't even know what to think, man, you know what I mean? If he get up and was like stumbling all over the place, I would have feel, you know what I mean? But just the way him get up and I never realized what happened, say me lick his head. It's when I go home and watch it afterward, I see this guy hit his head on the canvas first and that's what wake him up. But at night, in the night, honestly, I shit myself, brother. I went on the back foot, I started going on the back foot and end up in the 8th round. He catch me in the 8th round, and which I would have switched. If the referee just leave the fight to carry on, I would have switched back on, you know what I mean? I would have switched back on and thinking I need to take him out, you know what I mean? Because it's like something that where somebody hit me, I want to hit them back, you know what I mean? If somebody put me down on the floor, I want to put them back down straight away. You know what I mean? Say, I would have switched right after. If the referee ever leave the fight to carry on, I would have switched. I would have taken him out, man. 100%.
100%. I mean, he wasn't the only massive name you fought. You actually beat Enzo Maccarinelli, a tremendous win. Tell me about that.
Oh, to tell you the truth, you know, the first fight, honestly, I was gonna destroy him in a way, you know what I mean? Because I saw him on the weigh-in and the press conference. It wasn't well, brother. I could have seen it upon him. It wasn't well, you know. His face was sucked in. It wasn't well. You know what I mean? And I was going to destroy him. But the referee should have let the fight carry on anyway. But I would have destroyed him anyway. The second fight now, that was a great fight, man. I think that was one of my best fights ever. Because even though him stopped me in the 11th round, you know what I mean? For me, it was a good fight. It was a good toe-to-toe fight, you know what I mean? And at the end of the fight, when my trainer go to the judges' card, he said I was 2 rounds above Enzo. He just caught me in 11 rounds. And it was a learning stage for me at the time because I was complaining at the time. I was complaining to the referee, saying holding me. And it's like me take my eye off the ball and he caught me, man, you know what I mean? But it was a great fight, man. So after that fight, I realized that Ovill, you're a world-class fighter, man, you know what I mean? And if they give, because this man was a world champion, and you know, so I thinking, say, just boost my confidence a bit more, although I lost, but it was a good fight, brother, man. It was one of the best fights ever, man. That night after, because, you know, it's a tighter fight, so they do a joke set after the first urine, I was pissing bare blood, man. He catch me, honestly, he catch me the body shot, he catch me some good body shots. The first urine test was bare blood, man, coming out, but it was a great fight, brother, man. And Enzo is a good lad as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you were definitely a world-class fighter, as you mentioned, and you got drafted in to do some sparring with Artur Beterbiev in Canada, which must have been absolutely amazing. I believe you actually managed to drop Artur Beterbiev as well.
The first day, brother, the first day I dropped him, the first day, because what happened, I go in the ring and he caught me the jab, brother. The jab was like a right hand, I swear to God. When he jabbed me the first jab, it was like a right hand. Then I backed up and caught him with the overhead right. And he went on his knees, and it's like it never happened because he get up back and still punching, you know what I mean? So he's going on his knees, he's getting back, still fighting all the way back up. And for me, it was a great experience, man, because Beterbiev is a great fighter, good amateur record at the time, and his trainer even tell me, say, Ovill, you're the only man done 6 rounds with him. He sent 1 people. You know what I mean? And I've been there for 3 weeks, you know what I mean? I've been there for 3 weeks. If I wasn't that good enough, I wouldn't stay for 3 weeks, mate. You know? And for dropping him on the first day as well, he's trying all his best to send me home or to drop me back again. And which he did. He did catch me one time. You know? One time about in the second week, he catch me with a right hand and me have to hold him, grab on upon him like and me and him fell on the floor. Just get off him. Yeah, but it was a good experience for my brother, you know what I mean? It made me step up my game because what happened sometime after, like we spar every other day. So one time I went to watch him training camp, and when I see this man training, I'm thinking, Jesus, this brother, I'm not training. He made me step my game up because I see this. He's training. I think I was training, but no. When I see him training, I'm thinking, yes, he's on a different level, man. So he made me step my game up. You know what I mean? So it was a good experience all the way.
I can imagine. Was he the biggest puncher you ever faced in the ring?
To tell you the truth, I think so, you know, man. I think he was, man. I think he was, brother. I think he was, yeah. He was, brother.
I mean, you've told me all about this crazy journey from the Prizefighter win to living in Jamaica, all these amazing things. What do you think is the craziest memory you've ever had?
The craziest memory is, I think, my amateur. I have an amateur fight where I fight this guy called Garwood, man. I'm telling you, brother. This brother made him have a good, serious fight. And what happened at the end of the night, I couldn't chew my food. My mouth couldn't shut. My teeth couldn't. I couldn't chew. Because we beat each other so much. It would be the same thing happened to him because it was a great fight. You know what I mean? But just imagine I couldn't chew. I couldn't eat at the end of the fight. It was like it was mad, man.
And you obviously went to Argentina. You, in my eyes, and in the eyes of anyone really with eyes, won the World Championship that night. A tremendous performance out in Argentina. And then after that, I believe you were scheduled to have Marco Huck, and then there was the heart issues. I believe you've now got a defibrillator in your chest, and that's allowed you to improve your boxing skills in a way because you're working in southpaw. You can fight a little bit like Terence Crawford. So can you tell me a bit about that?
I love that, man. You know, because my defibrillator is on the left-hand side, and I'm a orthodox. So because I move around with loads of guys in the gym same way. I still, because I love it, man. It's my game. So now I have to change stand because I have to try to protect this side. So I turn and start using my southpaw style now. And honestly, I think I'm more better at southpaw at the minute more than orthodox because, you know what I mean, just to protect this and keep it. It's good, you know what I mean? Say anybody can do it, you know what I mean? Once you practice, you can become perfect, brother. You know what I mean? Because I never knew I would have been so good at South Park in a minute, but because of my heart problem, I have to switch it up and do different stuff and adapt different idea, you know what I mean? And it's working for me at the minute, you know. I feel sometimes I want to get back in boxing, you know what I mean? But I think the doctor, they're not allowed me, man, you know what I mean? They ain't going to allow me. I think, because I do an MRI scan and I'm trying to get back in boxing, and I think they're just not having it, man, you know what I mean? They're not having it because I think they're maybe just thinking about the pension, mate. Because that's why I think anyway. I think they're thinking if something happened to me, God forbid, you know, they're gonna lose their pension, lose their job, and they're not having it. So they're just thinking, no, Ovill, we ain't gonna take this defibrillator, you know what I mean? Just leave it alone. So, but life goes on, innit?
Yeah, I mean, regardless of whether you ever set foot back in a professional ring or not, you've already carved out such an incredible legacy that people are going to remember for a very long time. And we're here in Derby at the gym, and I believe you're now helping the younger generation come through this next wave of fighters. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I've been at this gym for nine years now, and it's going good so far, man. You know what I mean? I trained a lot of kids live, young kids live, who move on and become amateur. But it's not amateur gym, it's just train professional and just normal people, I mean. So, but when the kids, some of them who have potential and want to be amateur, I pass them on to our next gym, you know what I mean? So, and I've done a lot of that, so, you know, I just, it's a good, you know, it's good. I see I'm training people live, and you know what I mean, and I'm helping the kids them, and I even work with some of the police in Derby, some of the bad kids them off the road who they come the troubled kids them, you know what I mean? So the council pay for them to come and train here every Monday, and I train most of them every Monday, 5 o'clock. So yeah, it's going good so far, brother, man, you know what I mean? And it keep me active and fit, and keep me back in the game same way. It's like I'm in the game, you know what I mean?
Ovill, thank you so much for giving me some time today. I really appreciate it. You've had such an incredible journey, and it's been a pleasure to talk to you about it. But before I let you go, is there anything else that you would like to add?
Well, no, everything. No, it's just life goes on, you know what I mean, and we're here, you know what I mean. Once you got life and you're still living, you know what I mean. That's the greatest, you know what I mean. So I think, yeah, God bless, man. Yeah, bless up.
Thank you very much, Ovill. Thank you.
That's the one I know. Really good to go. The upset at his gym. Yes, I just at the Commonwealth Boxing Academy in Shaftesbury. I've been running this gym from a retire and finish boxing, and going good so far, you know what I mean? You know, yeah, I'm gonna take my brother inside and give him a little tour through the gym. Let's go. Yeah, this is the Commonwealth place, brother. Good to go. So in here we got some good memorability. We got the bad boy Tyson over here. Yeah, someone boxing academy. Yeah, this is it, man. Good to go. Good to go, brother. That's it, let's go. Where it's all happening in the gym. Let's take it to the office. Some of my old-time posters here. Yeah.
Some great ones here.
Some great ones here, man. Some great ones. Matty Askin, Bellew on his face. No, on his side. Yeah, this is me winning the Prizefighter here. Yeah. Some good stuff, man. Some good stuff. Some good memories. I mean, these are some of them kids who I've been training. Some of my students, them been training. Even been teaching all the police them. Teach them boxing. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's get in, come in the office. Yeah. Here it is. This is it, matey. Nice and small, yeah. Nowhere to hide. Yeah, no hiding in here. Just work, you know what I mean? We don't got a machine in here where we do the work for you. You got to put the work in yourself, man. No running machine, no machine. You have to put the work in here, mate. You put the work in.
I can imagine there's been some good sparring in that.
Loads of sparring, man. Good size ring as well. Yeah. Yeah, man. Some of these people who have been training, good stuff. That's the baby.